time we're going to bend both knees. Okay? Both knees bend. Let the knees be heavy. Right? So if you ever want to spread these out too, this is sometimes a little bit easier, Sarah, but feel free to take a break. If anybody's finding that's too much pressure on their ankles, you can go like this. There's always an adjustment, so feel free to make some changes if you need to. But if you're good with the ankles, body can also push the knees down, feet stay glued together the whole time, okay? Okay, good. So now we're going to reach towards the center of the room here. This is really important because this is the swing. These are the leg loops. So reach towards the leg loops. Towards me. Yeah, and reach up as high as you can. You guys are hearing, I thought I put the arrow. That never happened, huh? Okay. So press your feet together, open up the knees, lift the hips and lean back. Flying monkey. Should feel really good. The other world-class favorite. Okay, so nice straight arms, so you're holding on. The more you press your hips up, the deeper the stretch. Now keep holding on. So sit straight up and down, and then open your legs. So now stretch your hamstrings, flex the feet back. I know it's tempting to let go, but just keep holding on to your leg loops the whole time. Nice, really good. Let's do it again. Okay, bend the knees, bottoms of the feet together. Push the hips up, feet together, knees open wide. Flying monkey, lean back. Beautiful, guys. So good. Okay, keep holding on. Sit straight up and down. Open up the legs. Wide straddle. Hamstring stretch. Really good. Okay, because we do have some zany people here, we're going to try it. So, splits. So I call these straddle splits. So you're going to, don't do it if you don't want to, but if you want to do a bicep curl, and then practice the splits a little bit, this is what it looks like. Okay. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be strengthening. Only do it if you like that kind of stuff, otherwise there's something for everybody. One last flying monkey, bottoms of the feet together. And if your hands are tired, just give them a little shake in between, it's okay. But if you can hold on, then of course you're really practicing, kind of like rock climbing, right? At first your hands hate it, and then for some reason you can do 5 tenths all of a sudden, so you just give your arms a break. Push the feet together, open up the knees, lean back. The last part that we're going to do is a little different, so you're going to keep your feet together. Use your bicep curl to pull you up, so you're sitting straight up and down on your feet. Yep, beautiful. Now stay here with the lower body, just lean back with the upper body. So it's a little bit more strengthened, right? Inhale, lift, sit on your feet. Exhale, lower, all the way back, arch.
Lori, will you check on the air conditioning?
Inhale, lift, bicep curl, really good. Exhale, lean back. So make sure you don't walk in front of the camera, if you can. I think all you have to do is lower the temperature because I already turned it on. Open up, wide straddle, relax. Okay, it's okay to come to the knees too. So come into chillaxing arms, and then you're going to do a really gentle windshield wiper. Okay, so you guys windshield wiper like that, and I'm going to just come through center. So just do a little gentle windshield wiper. So I say pull your feet together. There you go. There you go. Just windshield wiper from side to side a little bit. There you go. Beautiful. Just gently stretching out the legs. Baby wipers. Okay, good. You guys are really awesome. Okay, so legs together, sink your hips. So we're straight up and down, right? We're going to stretch out our back again. So we're going to come through another version of the vinyasa flow. Some of it, thank you. It's great. You can move around the cabinet, don't worry about it. She's like, I'm stuck in the corner for the rest. There you go. Squeeze your hands together, bend your elbows so you're in namaste, right? Press your hips up, lean back. So we're hooking with the forearms. And it's a reverse namaste. Squeeze the legs together the whole time if you can. Nice. So again, we're opening up the front of the chest, the neck, the tops of the shoulders. It should feel really, really good. Exhale, sit back down. Nice and slow, and open up. Wide straddle. Really good. Okay, so perfect. It's amazing. Little Legos. Let's try that one more time. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze the hands together, bend the elbows. Lift the hips. Lean back. You're doing great. Okay, see if you can just do it with my cue, otherwise I can come down and demo. Hold on to the swing from here. Once you hold on to the swing, lean back. So the swing will actually slide into the waist. Keep holding on to the swing. Legs together. Beautiful, guys. So this is a back bend, and this might be as far as we go. So keep holding on if that's comfortable for you. But if you want to bring your hands down to the ground, you can be palms up. So straight arms, palms up. There you go, palms up. There you go, straight arms. Squeeze the legs together if that's comfortable. So this is our back bend. This is as far as we're going to go. Now to come back up, you're going to reach up, grab for the swing, lift your head, lower your hips, and sit down. Is that amazing?
That's great.
Let's try it. Yeah, so good. Let's try it again, but we're just going to slide into chilaxin with the leg loops of the knees. Same sequence, but just notice the difference. We just went from like more of an intermediate to more of a beginner pose. Well, it might feel like beginner or not to. It's okay. So squeeze the legs together, straighten them out. Squeeze the hands together, bend the elbows. Everyone clap now. All right, press your hips up, lean back so you're holding on with your forearms. So notice it's a little bit easier, right? You're not going to go as far. Nice, there you go. Hold on to the swing and let it slide into the waist. So all you have to do to let it slide into the waist is put your head down towards the ground. Beautiful. Now if you're comfortable, bring your hands down, palms up, straight arms. So we're pouring the energy out from the toes to the fingertips. Isn't that amazing? It's called ladle. Yeah. Well, no, the next you're going to teach next week. You're ready. So bend the knees if you want to come into a deeper back bend, and swing your arms back for bow. It's okay to come up a notch for this one, but if you want to come into the full bow, reach back for your feet. It's a big stretch, so only do it if your back feels ready. So everyone's going to release their ankles, reach up, grab for the swing, and then slowly sit down. So hips lower, head comes up. Woo! And then you get a nice free high too, right? Nice. Amazing. So swing it out a little. Get your swagger on. Okay. We're gonna have about like 10 more minutes of like nice dynamic movement so you guys can get a real sample and taste of it, and then we're gonna go right into a nice long shavasana meditation and some like stretches in the swing. Okay, so just to give you a little heads up, just a little bit more, because 2 hours of doing something you haven't done before is quite, a major accomplishment. So just stick with it, you're doing great. Does that feel good? So we're gonna put our whole chilaxin flow together from what we did earlier to now. You guys ready? And if I showed you this when you first came in, you'd be like, there's no way I'm doing this, right? And then like piece by piece, like little bites, and we figure it out. So inhale, T the arms. Exhale, round and come into the floating child, right? Fold the leg loops in. We did this in the beginning. So you can keep the knees bent the whole time for this. We're just gonna inhale and blossom and come into star. Feet up the body. Beautiful. And then from here, look up, straighten the legs. Bring your hands together, bend at the elbows, and then press the hips up for reverse namaste. Beautiful, guys. Isn't that awesome? Now hold on to the swing, let it slide into your waist and lean back. Keep holding on if you want to stay here. You don't have to go any further. If you want to come to the rest of the sequence, hands come down to the ground. Palms up. It's called ladle. Then if you want to come into the bow, bend the knees, reach back, swim the hands back. Or you can just reach towards your ankles. You don't even have to hold on. Just stay whatever is most comfortable for you today. And then we're going to inhale. Everyone grab the swing again. Exhale, sit back down. Beautiful. Does that feel good? So that's like a whole like vinyasa flow that you would do on the ground, but in the swing. So we're going to do that one more time, and then there's one last part, which we already practiced, but we're going to try it again, which of course, it keeps building in its intensity, in its level. So of course, like in yoga, they'll keep giving you variations. So if you can't do the last couple ones, don't worry about it. It's like master the basics, and then we become really masterful. Inhale, T. Exhale, child. Squeeze it in. Just pause here. Really let the lengthening through the back happen. Inhale, awesome for star. Keep the knees bent. Well, exhale, squeeze the legs together. Straighten them, squeeze the hands together, bend the elbows, lean back for reverse namaste. So we're wrapping our forearms around. And then inhale, reach up, grab through the swing. Exhale, slide into Ladle. Okay, so keep your hands here or let them come down to the ground, palms up. So in Ladle pose, we're just gonna pause here, stay if you're happy, or bend the knees and swim the hands back for a bow. You wanna come into a full bow. Really good. Just deep breath wherever you are. You're gonna release the ankles, reach up, grab for the swing, inhaling up. Exhale, sit back down. Stay here for a couple breaths and swing it out. Now, if anybody is feeling adventurous, the last couple poses look like this. From here, we inhale, namaste, press the hands forward, come into skydiver, and then flying butterfly. Now, we're not going to change the leg loops, so just try it. It's a little bit more challenging with the leg loops of the knees, but you can stay in chillaxin or bring the hands to prayer. You have to lean forward, press the leg loops back, and come into the skydiver. It is challenging. Just try it. Yep, press the hips forward. And then bend the elbows if you get there. So in front of you, bend the elbows in front of you. Yeah. Almost. Those dang hips. We'll get it next time. It'll be something to look forward to. You can always cheat a little bit and hold on above the nubs and pull yourself up. Yes, now you got it. Hands have to come in front though. Brace the knees comes a little bit later. It'll happen. As long as it feels decent, do it. If it doesn't feel good, then we're not ready yet. See, the hips for you, Bill, are really tight. See? So look at me for a second. Push them forward. Yes, that's it. And that tightness will eventually, another 14,000 times, will feel good. Or you can bring them up into skydiver. But that's supposed to be hard. Do you guys see the whole sequence, how it happens? I'm going to go through it one more time and just watch what it looks like when we go through it in kind of like a dance. It's really quite lovely when you get the flow of it. So that's what it would look like if we were trying to perform or something, which we're not. We're just doing therapeutics. But notice it's all the same poses. It's just when we slow it down and start to really go into each one, we really get the benefit of it as opposed to just flinging ourselves through it. You know, but it's nice to see how one leads to another, just like in anything else practice. Really good. Did you guys like the high diver? You want to try that one more time so we feel like we have some redemption? Okay, so let's all do it one more time. Let's pull the leg loops up into the groin. Just lean back and then slide them up. It actually helps if you get your feet on the ground. Yeah. There you go. I know, it's like, that feels good. Okay, we got it. All right, so it's really, really good for the hip joints. My hips have been a little tight in here and I do this every day. It's amazing. So when I lean back, I have my hands around the swing. And then I press them forward